Thinking about relocating to South Florida in 2025? Before you pack your bags, before you schedule that moving truck, there are about 10 things you must know before you make the move. From hidden costs to weather realities to the housing market and what it's like to live in South Florida full time. I have helped many families make the move, and today I am breaking it all down. Let's go! Number 1, weather reality check. It's not always beach weather here in South Florida. One of the biggest reasons people visit and stay to live in South Florida is because of the weather. But let me break down what it's actually like to live here the whole year around. We are known for mild winters, so you don't need to bring your coats because December to February, which is our winter, the temperatures are between 70 and 80 degrees. Occasionally, we do have a cold front, so for those days, we might get to the 60s or maybe a little lower, but those days I really appreciate it. We do have long summers. From May to October, you can expect the weather to be from 80 degrees to the high 90s. And yes, humidity, it's there. So if you're thinking you're gonna have a hair all well done and all straight and everything, well, think again. But luckily, there is AC everywhere. So AC becomes your best friend. Thinking about relocating to South Florida? Well, do I have the right thing for you? My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide. This will save you hours of research, and I have linked it down below. From top employers, top hospitals, top schools, to many more things that you should know before making the move. The best part is that this is absolutely free. Yes, you heard right, 100% free. This guide has been created for you. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. I hope this helps. In the summer, we do have daily rain. So it usually rains in the afternoon. So if you're planning to go to the beach, the mornings, early afternoon, it's always better. If you wait till late afternoon, you might not get there unless you like to go to the beach with the rain. But it's usually a quick pour down. So it lasts a couple of minutes and then sun is out again. The locals call it sun showers. You'll get used to it. Hurricane season starts June 1st through October 30th. The most storms hit from late August to late October. But there's nothing to worry about, really. We always get prepared for the storms, and we know way in advance that a storm is coming, so you can get ready. And newer homes are built mostly now with impact windows and roofs that meet codes. What else? Well, we have endless sunny days. About 232 days of the year, it's sunny in sunny South Florida. So compared to New York, that only gets about 150 sunny days, Chicago can get about, I think 180 sunny days. So now you'll understand why people come to South Florida. So if you need a vitamin D boost, sunny South Florida is a place to be. If you're making the move from up north, it might take some time to adjust to the weather, the heat, the humidity. But let me tell you, you will not be shoveling snow anytime here. So I think it's worth the trade. Snow for sun, beach, and sand. So you might want to leave your snow boots and change them for flip-flops. Hey guys, it's Karina. And as much as I love making these videos, there's something that I love more. And that is helping people from all over the world make the move to South Florida. We have helped countless of families make the move to South Florida. So whether you're making the move next week, next month, or even next year, do not hesitate to contact us. My contact information is right here on the screen or linked in the description just in case you missed it. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to South Florida. Number 2, cost of living in South Florida versus New York, maybe Chicago and LA. Let's talk cost of living, because this is one of the top questions I get from out-of-state buyers. Here in South Florida, especially in places like Plantation, Fort Lauderdale, Pembroke Pines, your money goes a lot further than it does in major cities like New York, Chicago, or Los Angeles. Let's break it down for you. Housing. In South Florida, the median home price is around $550,000, depending on the area. You can still find single-family homes under $700,000 in neighborhoods with great schools and even water access. Compared to New York, median price of a condo or co-op is well over $750,000, and you're lucky to get a one-bedroom apartment. LA, home averages are about $900,000, even in less central areas. Chicago is more affordable than New York and LA, but higher property taxes and older housing stock. What about groceries? Groceries are slightly higher in Florida than the national average, but still much cheaper than New York or LA. For a family of 4 in South Florida, you might get to spend $1,000 to $1,200 a month. In New York, it could be around $1,400 to $1,600 a month. And in LA, $1,300 to $1,700. You'll find Publix, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and international markets depending on where you live. What about transportation? Commuting and traffic in South Florida. Let's keep it real. Traffic in South Florida can be a little bit hectic, but it all depends where you live and where you work. If you're moving down from LA, New York City, Atlanta, well, traffic is going to be about the same, but to be honest, I think it will be a little bit less intense. Here's what you need to know. In South Florida, most people drive, so your costs are car payment, insurance, which is slightly higher, gas, currently $3.20 per gallon, but longer commutes and higher gas prices. Compared to New York or Chicago, where you may rely on subway, but also pay about $400 a month, LA traffic a little worse. Now, for the question of the day. For those of you that are thinking of moving to South Florida, where are you moving from? And what is the reason that you're leaving wherever you're coming from for South Florida? I'm curious to know. Put your comments below and let us know why are you making the move. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please just leave the comments below and I will make sure to reach out to you and answer any questions you may have. Or even better, text me, call me, or send me an email. All my information will pop in the screen. Public transportation exists, like Brightline, which is amazing from Miami to West Palm to Orlando, and soon it will take you to the Tampa area. Peak traffic times are from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and 4:30 to 6:30 p.m., especially on I-95, the Turnpike, and I-75. If you live west, like Weston or Southwest Ranches, and work east, like Fort Lauderdale or Miami, be ready for a 30 to 60-minute commute, depending on the time of day. That's why so many of my clients choose to live closer to where they work, or even go remote. More and more buyers ask me for homes with an office or flex space. And of course, there are plenty of neighborhoods where you can live, work, and play within 10 to 15-minute radius, like downtown Fort Lauderdale, Coral Gables, or even Delray Beach. My advice? Let traffic be part of the home search conversation. Let's talk property taxes. And this is a big one if you're coming from the states like New York, New Jersey, or Illinois. In Florida, the average property tax is about 0.9% to 1.99% of homes' assessed value. That's significantly lower than what you pay in many northern states. But here's the good news. Florida offers something called the homestead exemption. If this is your primary residence, meaning you actually live in the home the last 6 months out of the year, and you can apply for the exemption and lower your taxable value up to $50,000. This can save you some money. And there's more. Florida also has a Save Our Homes cap, which limits how much your home's assessed value can increase each year, no more than 3%. That means your taxes stay predictable. And even if your home value goes up, this is huge if you're planning to live here long term. Let's talk about school districts. You gotta know where you're buying. Whether you have kids or not, school districts still matter when buying a home in South Florida because they often influence home values and future resale potential. Homes in good school areas always tend to keep a better value and also sell faster. So Even if you have kids or do not have kids, it's a smart move either way. So let's start with Broward County, which includes cities like Weston, Cooper City, Plantation, Pembroke Pines. Broward is known for some of the highest rated public schools in the state, especially west of I-State I-75. Here are a few that stand out. Weston, home to A-rated schools like Cypress Bay High School, very family-friendly, planned community vibe. Cooper City, A-rated schools, smaller, suburban feel, but excellent schools across all grade levels. Plantation, also A-rated, has a great mix of private and public options and more affordable than Weston. If you go south into Miami-Dade County, there are also great options, but you'll find more variability. Coral Gables and Pinecrest have excellent schools, but the homes there can be very pricey. North of Broward, in Palm Beach County, you've got areas like Boca Raton and Wellington, both popular with families for their school ratings and family-friendly amenities. Now, if schools are a top priority for your family, it's crucial to narrow your home search based on school zones and not just zip codes. Fort Lauderdale. The budget might even get you a modern townhouse near downtown or a small single-family home east of I-95 minutes from the beach. Obviously, you will get something smaller. Pembroke Pines or Coral Springs. These areas offer excellent value, larger homes, often on quiet streets, with plenty of room to grow. I help my relocating clients very early in the process so we don't waste time looking at places that you know do not have the great school areas that you're looking for. Now, the South Florida market moves fast, so at times inventory can be tight, especially for move-in-ready homes in very desirable areas. So if you're relocating, the smart way is to always work with a realtor and help you move quickly when the right home for you hits the market that can help you navigate the real estate area here in South Florida. That is exactly what I do for my out-of-state clients. Next is lifestyle and culture in South Florida. One of the biggest reasons people move to South Florida, the lifestyle. And let me tell you, it's not just about the weather. South Florida is very diverse, vibrant, and community-oriented. Whether you're into the beach life, boating culture, nightlife, or a slower suburban pace, there is a neighborhood and lifestyle to match. Let's break it down. Boating and waterfront living. We've got miles of canals, lakes, and ocean access. Places like Plantation, Fort Lauderdale, Coral Ridge, Lighthouse Point, Deerfield Beach are perfect if you're into boating or waterfront homes. Cultural diversity. Well, South Florida is a true melting pot. You'll hear Spanish, Portuguese, and Creole just as often as you hear English. And in the Latin American and Caribbean influences show up in our food, festivals, and community vibes, events, and nightlife. Whether it's Art Basel in Miami, the Las Olas Art Fair in Fort Lauderdale, or concerts in Boca, there's always something going on. You'll find rooftop bars, jazz lounges, and beach clubs depending on your vibe. Health and wellness. Well, think outdoor fitness, year-round farmers market, yoga on the beach, paddle boarding, and tons of parks and golf courses. Family-friendly living. Many suburbs like Weston's, Coral Springs, Cooper City, Parkland offer quiet streets, gated communities, A-rated schools, and tons of parks and after-school programs. So whether you're retired, a remote worker, or raising a family, the South Florida lifestyle lets you live outdoors, stay active, and be surrounded by culture. And when I say culture, a very diverse culture. So when people say, I want to live where other people vacation, this is what they're talking about. And as a local realtor, I not only help my clients find the perfect home for their family, but I help them find something that will fit their lifestyle. I always ask my buyers, do you need to be closer to work, closer to schools, closer to the airport? Or are you planning to work from home every day or most of the days? That answer will help me guide you to the right neighborhood, one that fits your lifestyle and your schedule.